pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk Tamer, please call the roll.
Conquest.
Here.
Bastido. Here. Mulliner.
Here.
Brennan.
Here.
Verimas. Here. Deuter. Here. Dunn.
Here.
Hill.
Here.
Palumsky. Here. Jensen.
Here.
Toledo. Here. Cahill.
Here.
Nudera.
Here.
Park. Here. 14 present, 0 absent.
14 present, 0 absent. We have a quorum. Clerk Tamer, let me ask, do we have anyone who wants to deliver any written communications from to the council? If so, please raise your hand. And I will state for the record that we did receive one written communication from, regarding the Superior Ambulance issue. We will move on to public forum. Clerk Tamer, is anyone signed in for public forum?
There's no one that signed in, Mayor.
All right. Is there anyone in the audience that did not have an opportunity to sign up for public forum and would like to do so? There being none, we'll move on to announcements. Any announcements from the dais? There being none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Clerk Tamer, please read the consent agenda.
6.1 minutes of the regular meeting of the Elmhurst City Council on January 17th, 2023. 6.2 accounts payable February 6, 2023, $3,699,758.40. 6.3 report case number 23P01 Superior Air Ground Ambulance conditional use. 6.4 report referral managing distribution center developments in the industrial districts. 6.5 report signed business license and registration modifications. 6.6 report fire department rescue squad vehicle purchase. 6.7 report request to declare surplus obsolete police department equipment. 6.8 report 2023 storm sewer lining project 23-39. 6.9 report 2023 water main improvement project construction phase services. 6.10 report Aclara Technologies LLC hosting and maintenance. 6.11 report Fremont Avenue storm sewer recapture agreement. 6.12 report intergovernmental agreement with IDOT for traffic signals. 6.13 report North York Street sidewalk improvement phase 1 engineering services supplement number 1. 6.14 report Public Works Garage switchgear project. 6.15 report purchase of LED streetlights. 6.16 report West Avenue light referral. 6.17 an ordinance amending section 29.10 entitled wastewater services charges of chapter 29 entitled private water and sewer systems of the municipal code of ordinances of the city of Elmhurst, Illinois. 6.18 an ordinance declaring surplus property and authorizing the disposal of the surplus property, fire department equipment. 6.19, a resolution to endorse the legislative action program of the DuPage Mayors and Managers Conference for the 2023 legislative session. 6.20, a resolution to support the tax increment financing. 6.21, a resolution authorizing the issuance of a notice of award and authorizing the execution of a contract for the 2023 water main improvements project. 6.22, a resolution to approve and authorize the execution of a professional engineering services agreement by and between Clark Dietz, Inc. and the City of Elmhurst for the NBIS inspections and Park Avenue Bridge Deck Replacement Project. 6.22, a resolution approving and authorizing the execution of a professional resident engineering services agreement with Engineering Resource Associates, Inc. for the 2023 contract paving program. 6.24, a resolution authorizing the purchase of Valmont anodized aluminum streetlight poles and galvanized street signal poles for the city of Elmhurst, Illinois.
Thank you, Clerk Tamer. Is there any item on the consent agenda that any alderman would like to pull from the consent agenda, either to vote against or for further discussion? Alderman Deuter.
Thank you, Mayor. Item 6.6.
6.6. Any other items? All right, may I have a motion to approve the consent agenda minus item 6.6? Alderman Honquist, second Alderman Brennan. Clerk Tamer?
Honquist.
Aye.
Bastido.
Aye.
Mulliner.
Aye.
Brennan.
Aye.
Verimus. Deuter.
Aye.
Dunn.
Aye.
Hill.
Aye.
Palumski.
Aye.
Jensen. Toludo.
Aye.
Cahill.
Aye.
Nudera.
Aye.
Park.
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays.
14 ayes, 0 nays. The consent agenda is adopted. To item 6.6, Clerk Tamer, please read the report.
It is therefore the recommendation of the Public Affairs and Safety Committee that the City Council approve the purchase of one 2023 Rescue Squad not to exceed for $260,000. The committee recommends the city attorney be authorized to prepare the necessary documents for City Council approval. Signed, Marty Deuter, Chair, and James A. Nudera, 5th Ward. Absent, Jacob Hill, Vice Chair.
Thank you. May I have a motion to put item 6.6 before the council? Alderman Deuter with a motion, Alderman Nudera with a second. Alderman Deuter.
Thank you, Mayor. This report was intended to come to the council under reports and was inadvertently placed on the consent agenda. There are a few things that we want to highlight. The council, you'll remember we had discussion on this topic during the budget review, and we knew that it's a topic of interest to the council. This report recommends the purchase of a rescue squad. The squad would be an addition to our fire vehicles. It would be significantly smaller than our existing trucks and engines and would be equipped with emergency medical equipment and other specialized equipment. The rescue squad would be dispatched as an alternate to our ladder truck when the truck's firefighting equipment is not needed. The catalyst for considering the rescue squad was the high utilization of the ladder truck and the resulting high operating and maintenance costs. Because of the wear and tear on the truck, the city's fleet manager was expecting it would need to be replaced much earlier than anticipated, at about 10 years rather than 20. A few things about the ladder truck. Within our fire fleet, the ladder truck has one of the highest purchase costs, is one of the most expensive to operate, and is one of the busiest fire vehicles in the county. We need its size and capacity for structure fires, but most of the calls it responds to, approximately 70%, are EMS related rather than for fire suppression. The purchase of this vehicle will extend the life of our ladder and tower trucks and lower the fleet's operating costs. The purchase will have no effect on personnel. The 2 firefighters currently assigned to the ladder truck would respond to a call with either the truck or the rescue squad, depending on the nature of the call. The report includes a lot of detail that I won't review, but I want to emphasize that the purchase of the rescue squad helps us align our apparatus to the services our department is providing. Historically, we have equipped the department with the vehicles needed to respond to fires, and we still need access to that equipment. This report recognizes the changing nature of fire service and provides for a more efficient response.
Thank you, Alderman Deuter. Any further discussion? Alderman Brennan.
Thank you, Mayor. Just one question. Actually, I have 2 questions. The first one is, Alderman Deuter indicated that busiest in the county. I guess my question is this servicing Elmhurst, or is that volume or that highest in the county comment, factoring in mutual aid and so?
Alderman Deuter.
That's mostly the overwhelming majority of the calls this truck makes are still EMS related. So it's, we do have, I assume the mutual aid response is similar to our other vehicles. But when we look at it being the highest, it's just because we're sending it out on so many calls, largely within Elmhurst.
Got you. Okay.
Follow up.
Thank you. So I'm in full support of the report. I think it makes a lot of sense to get a smaller vehicle to service our community. I hope that, and maybe this has been discussed as with this report, but I don't think we stop here. I think we continue to sort of test and evaluate how we best address the calls that we're getting on an annualized basis. I actually I'm not a fireman, so, but I would love a scenario where we could potentially retire, the ladder or the tower in its prime to where we could get money and potentially even, fund a second engine to service both ends of the city. So my question is that something that will stay in front of the committee at some point, or how do we make sure that that occurs?
Take a crack at that. A lot of the discussion that took place at the committee, we talked about this over 3 meetings. The first one was back during the budget review. We had 2 subsequent meetings. And what was clear in the discussion is that our chief and his personnel, the leaders in the fire department, are having a lot of discussion around how to respond most efficiently and how to use the proposed purchase most efficiently. I think that the use of that vehicles is constantly evolving, and I've been impressed with their ability, staff's ability, to think about further innovations. So I assume it's something that can be ongoing. The other piece that we will be able to look at in another year or more is, what relief have those larger trucks been getting by the presence of this new vehicle, and how much are we using? What do the calls look like that are strictly fire suppression? We have that now, but we haven't had a chance to see how that will be affected with the entrance of this vehicle. So I'd expect that it's something that the department continues to look at.
Okay. One last comment.
Certainly.
So I want to thank the committee. I think this is great. I think it's a step in the right direction, and I look forward to seeing a new fire truck around town.
At your house. Well, I will say that, the council has been talking about reimagining the fire department, being innovative. We have a new chief. This was his idea, and I congratulate you for coming up with what appears to be a very timely idea. So, any other discussion? All right. Clerk Tamer?
Honquist.
Aye.
Bastido.
Aye.
Mulliner.
Aye.
Brennan.
Aye.
Barimus. Aye. Deuter.
Aye.
Dunn.
Aye.
Hill.
Aye.
Palumski.
Aye.
Jensen.
Aye.
Toledo.
Aye.
Cahill.
Aye.
Udera.
Aye.
Park.
Aye.
14 ayes, 0 nays.
14 ayes, 0 nays. Report 6.6 is adopted. Agenda item 7, reports and recommendations. Mayor Levin, I only have 2. One is, I'm sure everyone's aware, but the public should be aware that our committee meetings usually held on Monday, February 20th.
That's council meeting.
I'm sorry, is that council? Yeah, sorry. Our next council meeting will be Tuesday, February 21st. Also, the Youth Commission is looking for nominees for its 2023 Exemplary Youth Service Awards. The deadline is March 1st. So take a look at our website for that, or contact Clerk Tamer, who knows something about it. That is all I have. City Manager.
I have nothing to add, Mayor. Thank you.
All right. Other business, is there any other business to be brought before the council? Seeing none, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn. Alderman Mulliner, second Alderman Udera. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thank you.